Okay, I am recording. Alright. So, I tried out this map. As you can see, I was on it for 4 hours. Um, but, see how the map was. Oops. Delete. Alright, so, gonna do quick. I should have downloaded another map, but yeah. Okay. Now, the drawback I see on this map is that it gives me so much equipment to start with. But hey, we're going to show you how to get a start, and I'm not going to use any of the equipment they're giving me. I'm going to get what I need and show you how to. Even though I'm starting with a million, I would have been starting with a million anyway. I'm starting with a farm. I would have taken out a loan to get the farm, but the mods, all of them are loaded again. Let's see. Take out that. I like this. I'm going to keep that one. Keep that one. Tool height, take that one out. Tool height, take that one out. Stone Logistics Center, don't need it. Solar panels, we'll keep that. That's fine. Don't need it. I was just testing things out. Don't need it. Don't need it. Need it. Don't need it. I'm gonna keep it. Don't need it. Don't even know what that one is. So I'll keep it. Taking out the Colossus pack, that was just way overpowered. Um, don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Do need it. Um, don't even know what that one is. Excess animal sold. I'll keep that. Keep those two. Wait, that's auto load. I keep this one. Crude oil. Course plan, keeping that. Coal mine, haven't even tested it yet, but keeping that. Bridge pack, keeping that. Beehive, extra large, keeping that because it might be connected to the other one. Oh, I'm not even wearing my headset. Autoload wood pack, gone. Autoload platform, gone. Animal trader, I already confirmed I don't need it for this map. Additional fill types, do not need it. Like this, I haven't tried this, and I do not need that. And I don't think I need that either. So we got 16 of 44. Okay, boom, start. Now this will be pretty much a how-to video. Even though I'm starting with a million, I'm starting with already having farms. But if I started on a different map, it would be the same thing. It's just flat land. That's the only real difference. And it's given me a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to use it. How to only. Quick, easy, and simple as fast as I can do it. Of course, I have to wait for it to load. There we go. Green Giant. Confirm. Okay. So it gives me. Let's turn traffic off. Boom, boom. Okay, settings. Settings you would like. Change that to 1 day for the starting, but 5 days per month. You want to turn traffic off if you do a map like this because they just wreck all over the place. Okay, boom, boom, boom. I crop destruction off. Field stone, all that. You can leave those on. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. But tell me, how do I turn off traffic? Dirt on a stop and go trailer. I thought traffic was on here. Ah, there it is. Off. Traffic off. Beautiful. Okay. Because that was really messed up. The cars just line up down the road. They keep spawning on the wrong side of the road. It was just stupid stuff. Okay, so it's currently 8:02 a.m. This is all the junk they gave me, which is, I mean, it's not junk. I mean, there's a Load King in there. I will be using that, but only because it's already there. Bunch of tractors. And plows and whole bunch of stuff. Everything that's needed. And combines. Ooh, wow. Didn't expect that. So just a whole bunch of stuff there. Normally, if I start anything, I'm going to sell everything and then buy whatever I need. But that is $4.5 million worth of stuff, not including the maps they're giving you for this map. And then the fields. Boom. That's a million field, 500,000 field, and almost 500,000 field. That's 2 million between the fields. But we're working with that 1 million. So, let's say I'm not going to bother with the loans, but let's say you are a brand new player. You want to start out from scratch. I could have started out from scratch and did the loans. You know how to do the loans. So, we're going to just speed this right in. Boom. We're going to run over here to combines because we need a combine. And I would be able to get a loan immediately. So, harvester. Okay, so you got all these other combines up here. Different fill heights on all of them. This one carries 20,000. Also costs a lot. If you click on that. If you lease, it would cost 15,000 to start the lease, and 7,400 per day. So you could do that, and that's per work hour is 15,000. So for every hour these guys are moving around your fields, it's costing you 15,000. Best way to go, boom, just go with the low boy. Boom. It doesn't have to be fast. It doesn't have to be all that. I am going to spend, actually I'm not going to spend them for the GPS module, but I am going to lease. Okay, boom. Lease cost $2,000 per work hour, $1,000 per day. Well, I have it set for real time. A day is a long time, and a work hour is also a long time. Remember, I said this is for starting fresh. You want to get into a business, money-making business, and then we're going to lease another one. And then we're going to go down here to the combinations, and right over here. Well, if you notice, this one is for wheat, oats, canola, sorghum, some kind of peas. One of these is wheat. Okay, but boom, we got that right there. We're not going to get the trailer, but we're going to lease it. And then we're going to lease another one. And then, as I said, I'm going to keep that one truck over there. This because it's already there. I would just be leasing it anyway. But, boop, open the door, please. There we go. Alright, so we're going to shoot over to the other vehicles. I'm going to press my number 2. Boom. Now, somebody on YouTube had a question on how to connect connect the parts. It's real simple. Go to first person. It's easier in first person. So, oh, you see that little gap right there in the very center of it? Drive right up to it. Push it a little bit if you have to, and then Q. Boom, it's connected. That easy. Okay, so we're going to need a field. Now, these fields I already own, but we're not going to work with what I own. All right, so 618K is what it would cost for me to get that field. We want a field that needs to be harvested though. So we're going to shoot over here, and we're going to unselect all of them and click on ready to be harvested, and that's what we want. Okay, so I would have to turn around and take out a loan for this amount of money. Less. Okay, so we got less over here. That's ready to be harvested. We don't care what they are carrying. It's wheat, but you know. So we would take out a loan for the money we need there. Boom, visit. Oh, I have small mistake. I meant buy. Yes. Okay, going back to my vehicle there. I'm going to drive it forward so I can separate it from the other one, make it easy to spot. Then we're going to hop out of the vehicle. We're going to click on what's it called, escape is what I need to click on. Create a job. Set a destination. Set a direction. And he's off. So he's in the vehicle already. Oh, it says he's blocked by an object. No problem there. So we hop in. We will get him off of it. I don't know what kind of object he's supposed to be blocked by, but I mean, the map might have problems. And I noticed that before, that this map has problems. But let's try this again. Click on him first. Oh, I'm still in the vehicle. Click on him first. Boop. Set destination. Okay. Let's see if he's stuck again. Okay, so this time the game just is not going to let me do this quickly. So we're going to drive out there manually. I turned him off by pressing H. And remember, I had just pulled up to the center of it, pressed the Q button, locked in. That easy, that fast. Sometimes you'll end up having to drive these out to where you want them to go. Now, it's my assumption that the base game will give you $1 million starting from zero. I have never tested it. I should really test that from starting from scratch with nothing. Oh, and that person was also asking how to buy vehicles. I push P on my keyboard. That top two, not the very top one. The top one is the brands, and you can get to the machinery through the brands. But the next tab down, this one right here, is the one you want. Select your vehicle, hit customize, set your vehicle up, and then buy it or lease it. And I'm not worried about how much damage I do to the vehicle, so I could run this thing off road, but I just don't want to get stuck. I got a low powered one because I want to pay the least amount possible. So, you see where those barns are right over there? That's where I'm aiming at. Maybe they're blocked by the ditch. That's, the reason I left bridges in there. Because the AI did, I noticed, had problems with this map. But I like nice straight lines, so I'm doing this on this map. Nice straight lines and squares. And, hey, can't get no much better than this map. However, he put ditches all over the place. So we're cruising along at 17 miles an hour. As you notice in the top left, B to turn on harvester, O to pipe out, X to unfold the harvester. You can't turn on the harvester unless you unfold it first. And then you can do a straw swath. I don't know if that was a mod or not. I think I added a mod to do a straw swath. But you hit that comma key and that'll bring up the straw swath. Okay, so we're going to turn right here. Going under the tree. And I had to do this before when I tested the map, which was drive out to the targets. But now, what I spent on the field, I'll be getting back. What I spend on the employees, for the equipment, well, no. I only leased it. If you look at my little mini map down there in the corner, you see that number 4 is white, meaning I do not own it. It'd be nice if you could just lease the land, but they don't allow that, so. Alright, let's see where we are. We're getting there. Number 9. And I'm only taking the road because there's no traffic. And, it's just here. So we'll get along this real quick. Alright, so now we're going to skip across the field because we turned the crop destruction off, so we're not worried about what kind of damage we do to this field. When you drive across fields, you'll generally go slower depending on the type of crop. This crop is so flat that, the road is flat. The path is flat. I move along at full speed. This vehicle is cheap. Cheap. Okay, so now we're arriving at the field. Ooh, look, it's covered in weeds. Well, we're not going to worry about the weeds at all. We're going to pull up in the field. We're going to press H, and we're done. I'm not doing any of this. The computer's doing it all. So it has set a path for the AI automatically. I'm not even using course play at the moment. It has set a path for the AI, and I'll show you the path. It's not going to show me the field preview. Alright, well that's fine. Doesn't matter. Next, go to your next vehicle. With a lot of money, I would have bought most of the fields here and harvested every last single one. The game I just deleted a moment ago was exactly that. Precisely where I had done exactly the same thing, but I sold everything in there, bought all the fields that I could, rented all the equipment. So now we need a secondary field. We have 600K still to go. We're not worried about running into the hole. So, boom. Alright, so we need another field. We got him on that one. Ready to harvest is what we need. There we go. And Z, deselect all. Oh, that's soil composition. There it goes. Okay, so we only have 2 other fields. I'm not going to do my own field, as you can see. 600K, just barely in it, and 494K. So we're going to buy the 494K one. Looks like the same crop. Let's make sure. Alfalfa. Okay, so I don't even know what alfalfa looks like. So we're going to see how. We're going to see the alfalfa. The alfalfa looks like a flower with purple on top. Alright, and there's alfalfa hay. Okay, so P, look at our harvester head is what we need to look at. Combine harvester, cheapest one, right there. So I don't see that on the list there. Okay, so we're going to get C combinations, and there is no combination for with that purple flower looking thing. So we'll go to the next one. Combinations. Isn't there. Isn't there. Whoa, 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 whoa. We had something. Oh, whoa. Sorry. C combinations. Isn't there. Nope. Maybe. No. So just find your product. I'm not seeing it. Maybe because it's a mod thing. Make sure I clicked on it. I haven't seen it the entire time. Alright, so maybe it's a different harvester. Oh, there she is right there. Boom. Alright, whatever that thing is. Alright, so we'll see it again right there. Alright, see, forage harvesters, process indicator crop, harvester, also needs a suitable header. So we're going to hit combinations again. Let's see here. Boom, suitable header. I don't see a suitable header. Oh wait, there it is right there. Boom. Okay, so I got to use a forage harvester. So I rented the wrong one. That's fine. It happens. Boom. Customize. Space to lease. Yes. Okay, and then again, we'll back off that. Pick up the cheapest one. Now, I probably could have picked up this. I don't know. We'll just do this one and hope it's going to be worth it. Ooh, that's combinations. Alright, space to lease. I'm not going to install the GPS again. Expensive. Okay, so I'm blocking the road here. But we know what we needed and we know what we got, so we got it. I'm not returning it. I've already paid the money. It's not going to change anything. So, jump in the other vehicle. to first person, make it easier on yourself. You can see if you're lined up real quick and simple. Q. See that big old pop-up right there in the middle? I'll set it back down again. See right there in the bottom. Q. Huge attached tool. Notification. Okay, so we're going to buy that field with alfalfa. We're going to not drive out there. We're going to try to... Alright, now he's at 80%, so I need to get that truck over there to him. As you see, I have 88K still. I could have leased a truck. I'm just going to use the one they have, but we're going to map. Open the map. Click on the... Oh, I got to get out of the vehicle. Click on the vehicle. Scroll in. Pick. Set destination. Start right there. Boom. And let's see if he's working. He is working. Okay, so that's what counts. Now, like I said, I can lease the vehicle and lease the trailer, and I'm just going to do it this way. Boom, boom, boom. We turned off crop destruction just so we could do this. Anyway, get in the vehicle. Open up the tarp. C for tarp was Z for tarp. And Q, G to the other one, and Z again. And I normally lease a better truck than the standard, or I'll buy the truck straight up. But we're going to head out there and collect product. I have 2 bins on this, and each of these bins looks like it has 2 slots, so wasn't looking at the road. So I might be able to hold 4 different products in here, but all I need is to hold one product in one in the other, maybe. I'm actually catching up to this guy. So the goal is literally and quite simply to do the farming. If you want to buy the better equipment, you're going to have to earn it. Oh, he ain't stuck, is he? He looked like he stopped for a moment. Looks like a little, I thought it was a baseball field, but don't know what it is. Okay, so we know there's no ditches there. We already looked. So we're going to ride straight on across. Ride it straight across my field, destroying all my precious alfalfa. Whoa, whoa. There was a ditch. I just didn't see that one. There's the field. AI worker has completed his task. So now, oh crap. I do see a ditch. I didn't remember it. Okay, too bad. Alright, the AI worker has reached his field. Now we're gonna... Alright, create a job. Gonna change that. That's not field work. Alright, so 2. Alright, let's see here. Of course, the AI might not be able to handle... Okay. So, the AI can't handle the alfalfa. Alright, well that kind of sucks. I did not expect that. I mean, I knew it was a mod map, but I mean, it's a simple map. So we're going to activate that. And then we're going to go boop and boop. Alright, field work, target position. Field position. First waypoint, last waypoint. Okay, so I'm going to set this up as the first waypoint. Nearest waypoint. C generator course. Oh, sorry. C generator course. There we go. And then X to start the job. And that's the reason I put that mod in, is because AI doesn't want to do certain things, like pick up your grass, your straw, so now he'll do it. Okay, so back to the other one. He's full, as you can see. Uh-oh. Alright, so there is a ditch there. For whatever reason, I thought there was no ditch there. Oh, crap. It's a big ditch, though. Alright, through the ditch we go. Oh, and to bring up that AI, I pressed both my left and right mouse buttons to bring up the course play. So he's unloaded. Now he's going to drive away, and don't put that in the back of my truck. Okay, he didn't. He did, but he didn't. It didn't count. I was worried it would. So the alfalfa I'll be throwing in the rear truck, assuming he has an arm like that. I don't normally do the forager that much. And normally I'm controlling it, I don't know. Alright, so we got a big, excuse my language, which I didn't cuss. We have a big ditch right there. Why is my screen so dark? I had to check my game files. I didn't delete my cache, shader cache. But my game is appearing darker than normal. So let's brighten this up some. Okay, that's a little brighter. Not much. Barely any difference. I don't know why it made my game dark. Maybe my video card's starting to fail. I had to check, verify my files. So next time we got to take the road. Notice I drove through the sign and it's still there. Maybe the tire just dragged through it. Now we got Alfalfa Boy over here. We'll run to him. Okay, he unloads off the back of his truck. Okay. Well, let's get over there. I don't see that he's done anything. Maybe it's not him. Oh wait, G. No? Like I said, I'm not used to doing two products at once. No, maybe he wants the front loader. Maybe it's not him at all. Maybe he didn't work. Maybe the course play failed. It's definitely not him. Alright, so now I'm confused. It says course play needs to be unloaded. I did the same exact thing. Pulled a circle right there. Let's see. I mean, on the previous, save. Nah, it's going to go through all of them. Screw it. He hasn't loaded a single thing. H, deactivate worker. B, turn on harvester. Okay, pipe out first. O. B, turn on harvester. No, lower harvester. B. Nope, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. I don't see that anything's happening. Is Alfalfa bugged? I'm assuming it is. I mean, it says silage additive, but to collect it, I should not need the silage additive. Okay, so Alfalfa's bugged. We know that now. Screw it. Get rid of that. So we got one truck working, but maybe notice he's barely done anything to the field. We're going to go ahead and collect him one more time. I don't know what's wrong with course play this time. I had no problem doing the wheat. I didn't have alfalfa last time. I had wheat, one oat, and something else, and I don't think I deleted the file, but um, real quick, real simple. He's always going to put his pipe out on the same side. Just drive right alongside him. Nice straight line. Match his speed. There might be a button for it, I don't know. But I think I rented him for like, I don't know, 3,000 or something, or maybe 4,000 with both pieces of equipment. And the numbers just started slowing down. So now we're going to run over here and we're going to sell this stuff real quick. And I mean, oh, and you see the ground's not even, so I'm not moving quickly through it. So to hit even ground, that'll change. Alright, so we go to a selling point. If you look right here, animal dealer. All the fun stuff. But all the way down here. So, that's where we're headed. I'm not going to bother tagging it. I already know the way. I was delivering down there yesterday for the other video, which I may or may not post. But this one's going to be posted, just at least for the beginning, to help the other guy. As long as he's on keyboard, everything's pretty much going to be the same. Q to lock on, P to, you know. Alright. Now, I'm not worried about it. But the other combine, I can put him on the same field. And I can change his rows and make him so he skips rows. So he's less likely to get stuck on the other tractor. But it does happen. So now this field right here, I already know carries 400,000. And has a stream in the middle. My game just seems dark today. I don't get it. I don't know what changed. The game wouldn't load earlier either. So I had to reboot my PC. But it looks like it's getting darker. Maybe rain? Oh. But the guy wanted to know how to play the game, more or less. I mean, he was asking questions he says he put several hours into it yet and can't figure out how to buy vehicles. Well, I just showed him how to lease vehicles, and you buy them the same way, you just have to pay the money. And then you come over and you do not wreck your truck, though. And I could set the AI to do this for me. But you don't get to see it if I set the AI to do it, so... You're looking for the word to start overloading. Okay, maybe I got a G. There we go. See where it says start overloading? Now I start overload. I have had to push G to change which. Oh, what happened? What happened? What happened? All right, let me separate these trucks. Q. Back up. G. Q. I don't know what it's just. It's having issues. All right, so we're going to Control I. You don't have access to this land. I don't know what the problem is. Something's not working. We're going to go the other way. I don't normally use this exact trailer. That was tight. It said start overloading and then it stopped immediately. Nothing. Alright, let's change the position, zoom in so I quit steering badly. There we go. Alright. I just had to change the position that I was unloading. And how much money did I make off of just two pickups? $7,300, which literally paid for everything I rented for that one loader. And that build still has a long way to go. And like I said, I could have rented the truck and leased the truck and leased the trailer and did the entire field. The traditional way is to do it this way, but it doesn't always make you a whole bunch of money doing it this way. You get $150 per tree. You got to release the equipment. He wants that fertilized. You got to lease the equipment. Contract reward is high though. Look at that contract reward. This one's $1,200. This one's $31,000. 31,000. They're not normally that high. That's a nice one though. But this guy wants you to break up stone. It shows you where the stone is. He's got a penalty per rock that he doesn't want you to destroy. So they'll be marked differently. Alright, so we're going to upload this video, post it to YouTube for this guy who wanted to see how this is done. But I did it as though starting from scratch. I bought this thing. I leased this thing because Where's the other one right there? If you notice, I'm not getting any money back for sending those back. Okay. I sell that field, 378K. That's putting me at 800, 950K. And that field by itself will make up that money and turn around and sell that field back for 700. So I did lose some money by renting that expensive piece of equipment, but hey, you know, mistakes happen. But even if you start from scratch, you'll have this ability to finance Spacebar to borrow every 5,000 that you need. I own so much I could probably borrow 3 million. Let's find out. I'm not saving this game anyway, so. But this video was more or less just for that one guy, and a quick guide for starting from scratch. Even though I didn't start from scratch. But I only used that truck and the money that I had on hand. So if you start the game with a $1 million loan, you can pay back that loan within a short period of time. This, what I'm doing right here, is just to see how much you can get. About 40% of what you own back as a loan. So it's already up to 2 million. You can see that it's going to reach 3 million, no problem. I don't need the loan though. You have a great day. I hope this helps anybody who needs it. Quit. Yes. Quit. And we'll stop the video here. Have a great day.